Yo, it's your boy Lelo Jones, and you watching Lelo in the Garden.
I'm in the garden, chilling in the garden, wilding in the garden. Looking for me, I'm in the garden. I'm in the garden, I'm in the garden. Can't find me in the street, but you might find me in the garden.
Yeah, man, today on Lelo in the Garden, man, we're going to be at the OFF, the Outdoor Fresh Farm with it. Getting it on one more again. You did what I'm saying? We got those raised beds in. So we're going to go ahead and put them plants. You did what I'm saying? I covered those plants up with that hay to protect them from the sun as well as to hold the moisture down in there. Because I just got those yesterday from my boy Eugene over there at Grow Where You Are. You did what I'm saying? So right now, I'm about to go ahead and jump in this creek real quick, you know what I'm saying, and fill these 1 gallon bottles up full of water, because we do not have an irrigation system over there at the OFF, and you know plants need water, so therefore I got to bring the water to the plants. You did what I'm saying? So I'm going to go ahead and make it do what it do real quick, put on the GoPro so we can go ahead down here in this creek and get some of this fresh, you dig?
I was a youngster, I always wanted to be a farmer. I had me some rolling hills with cattle to put off in the field. Ride around on John Deere, I love to hear the piggies squeal. Picking heads by the case, the goats got a draw today. Riding in that blue bull, every day we get into it. Just to feed my family and some people locally. Everybody wanna come to my city and they need something to eat. Teaching sustainability is a major thing to me. I can teach your family how to grow. Less money you spend in stores. Edification for your soul when your plants begin to grow. Do it like the ancestors and make this world better. So get your shovel and your rake. There's a lot of knowledge taking place. And the universe.
Woo! Yeah, man, y'all see it. We got it done. You know what I mean? Got all that water filled up in those jugs. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, we do not have an irrigation, but I came to get some of that fresh creek water because it got a lot of IMOs in it. That's those indigenous microorganisms that live in aquatic areas. You know what I'm saying? So we can change first some of that algae and those microorganisms and the nutrition from that fresh creek water that's getting filtered through those rocks and everything, and put them in those green collards and kales that we have back there. You know what I'm saying? Y'all see it, you know what I mean? Farming is 95% mental, about 5% physical. And I just got it out of the way in, you know what I mean? Had to figure out a way how to get water over to the OFF for those plants so they won't die out. You know what I mean? Got to make it do what it do over here in Southwest Atlanta. You dig what I'm saying? So now we're about to head over here to the OFF and get it popping. You dig? Yeah, man. As you see it, made it to the OFF. Mike Beezy up in this thing. You dig what I'm saying? About to get it on again on another Saturday. You know what I'm saying? We're going to go ahead and walk over here real quick. Y'all see it, you know what I'm saying? It done growed up again because this rain done came. But we're going to let them goats get in there and do their thing. As well as some of this top greenery up here. We're going to start chopping that down so we can feed that to them. You dig what I'm saying? Over here, this is where we put that fence in last Saturday. You dig what I'm saying? We got to come back in this joint, you dig what I mean? And reinforce it. You know what I'm saying? But as of now, it looks very nice up in there. You know what I mean? We're going to go ahead and get this thing, like I said, reinforced today. So we can put up these other poles and we can get these goats in here. You know what I'm saying? Bring the pigs out. As well as we're going to get a mini donkey off in this thing so they can protect all the animals up here at the OFF. You dig what I'm saying? So we're going to go ahead, make our way back to the truck. Get all these goodies up out of the back, you dig what I'm saying, and take these plants and that water up there to the raised beds so we can go ahead and start to get that popping. You dig? Yes, y'all can see it. You know what I'm saying? We done made it over here to the raised bed. And Ma done made it in here. You know what I'm saying? Weekend warrior #1. You dig? And you got me and Beezy, y'all know he been here, you feel me? We got the kale and the collards right here that I got from my boy Eugene just the other day. did what I'm saying? Yesterday to be exact. Then as y'all see it, I got that good creek water from Adams Park. You did what I'm saying? Grew up around there, so I knew what a creek was. So I got some of that fresh water that's gonna be full of IMOs and nutrients for this soil and for our plants. So we're gonna go ahead and start off in this first raised bed. You know what I'm saying? I've been seeing that we've been having a problem with some pests over there, canines. We're gonna have to get that stopped very quickly because we cannot have them in here destroying all this hard work we did, especially when we start putting these foods in here, because if those plants get dug up out the ground, that's not a good day for us. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna go ahead and get to it. You know what I'm saying? Plant this thing on out, fill it up with these collards and kale, and these are third generations right here. These are seeds that grow where you are. Eugene and Nicole have basically started from 3 years ago or 3 seasons ago, well, and year after year they collect the seed, re-sow the seed, replant them, and they make new crops. So I was lucky enough and fortunate enough to get some of this green goodness from them. They were about to go ahead, put it in the ground, and make it do what it do. You dig? All right, y'all see Kafir off in here. And this is what we about to do. We about to get the plant down right. You see what I'm saying? These are the little seedlings. They grew from the seed. What we're gonna do is poke a hole in the ground just like this. Stick those roots in there. You can see that up to the brown point. We do not want to put any dirt up on the green part where the stem is actually growing, because that will make roots start to grow out of the stem of the plant, and that will not be good. You dig what I'm saying? We want these plants to grow up healthy and strong, and with stems, with roots growing out of the stem, it just won't get the same intake of nutrients that it should and do things the proper way. So, like I said, we're gonna go ahead, poke it down, stick the roots in the ground, and let these roots go ahead and do what they do. They can grow in that microcilia and things of that nature, get those IMOs, and these plants can really be busting. You dig?
Straight in the ground. Guaranteed that the plants will grow wild. Then your farms will grow some power. Put your feet in your own self right now. Yeah, yeah.
I just won't get in my garden. I just won't eat in my garden. I just won't eat in my garden. I just won't get in my garden, yeah. Eat me some tomatoes and taters and basil. Got me some okra and garlic. The food on my table, I made it, I grew it in harvest. I just won't eat in my garden. I just won't get in my garden.
All right, I just was explaining to Jamal. You see all these roots down here underneath the ground. These are called, well, these roots are called rhizomes. You know what I'm saying? They run up underneath the ground, and these are the roots that basically live there, and they bring in the nutrients for the plant that come from the ground. You get what I'm saying? And up underneath the ground, where these roots are, all that area, the circumference around there is called the rhizome sphere. So what we're doing is basically trying to give these plants a head start and helping them create a better rhizome sphere for themselves, so that they can then intake nutrients from the soil, and then they can then give back nutrients to the soil. So plants and the soil work together. It's like a yin and yang. The plants take a little bit, but they give back. You dig what I'm saying? Just like with the sun might, you know, dry out the soil and things like that, but with the plants, it gives the plants chance to do photosynthesis, and all that extra nutrients that are in the plants then go down to that rhizome sphere to try to help provide a better environment for these plants to make it do what it do, as well as they can ingest and bring in a lot of nutrition, so then the animals, the peoples, and the clients who eat them after that, they will have a higher intake of energy from these plants. You dig?
I don't want all them hands touching my veggies, so I grow my own food to make sure it's healthy. Good health is the most important part of wealth, cause when your health declining makes you closer to death. But if you grow your own food, it'll definitely help, cause now you know your food don't taint nothing poisonized. Grow your own food so you can get that good nutrition. Grow your own food so you can get that good nutrition.
Yeah, man, y'all see it, getting it done. You did what I'm saying? We're gonna call this raised bed number 1. You feel me? Just cause it's the one that we planted down there first. Up here on this top side, which would be the west side of our raised bed, those are the kales. You dig what I'm saying? Down there on the east side of the bed, where Kafir still putting in those little babies in, those are the collards. You dig what I'm saying? So what we have done is we just basically engineered this thing a little bit to have us some rows with 8 in there. Like I was explaining to them, spacing is a thing, but it's not that big of a thing because all of these plants right here were grown in a circumference probably a foot by a foot, foot and a half by a foot. You dig what I'm saying? And they were grown very close together because of how Eugene basically sowed the seeds. You dig what I'm saying? A lot of these plants they grow a lot better, especially as seedlings, when they're close together, just due to the fact of the heat and things of that nature. So what we did, broke them up a little bit, distributed them out. You know what I'm saying? We got one raised bed done. We still got some space in between there that we can put some in, but we're making it happen. You did what I'm saying? We got this fresh water. Y'all saw me get that earlier. You did what I'm saying? From the creek. You know what I mean? Got that from that creek over there at Adams Park. And that's what we're going to use right now to go ahead and start watering these things. So those good IMOs and that good nutrition out of that all natural water can get down here in these raised beds and make it do what it do. You dig? Yeah. All right. With this water right here, you dig what I'm saying? We're just going to pour it. You dig what I mean? Because we have to reuse these bottles because like I've been telling you guys, we do not have irrigation over here at the Outdoor Fresh Farm. So what I did was reuse these old gallon bottles, you dig what I'm saying? And we're gonna start pouring this water around the plants, you know what I mean? So it can get to the roots. We don't wanna put any, a whole lot of water on the leaves of the plants because that will cause the plants to stress out, as well as it will also cause possible bacteria transfer and some mildewing because of, as you can see now, the sun is got behind those trees. You dig what I'm saying? And we want these plants to be able to dry out, acclimate, and get that good respiration of water system going. As well as we can also poke holes in the top of this. You dig what I'm saying? In the top of the top, bend these things over and let that water just slowly seep out like a slow drip irrigation system. You dig what I'm saying? But that is what they call a Jersey well. You know what I mean? A cheap way of watering your plant without having to do a whole lot. You dig what I'm saying? So as you see it, about to get to it. Here you go. Think fast. Here you go, Mom. Here you go, Kafir.
Whatever you want to do, I can bring you one, I can bring you a few. They can stay for a day or they can stay for a month. Whatever you want, you understand me? They got the dynasty. Lelo got the Go Patrol. It don't matter where you get them from, still an ODF collabo. Put the rudeness in your yard.
All right, as you guys can see, we got this soil pretty saturated around these root areas, and you can see that as the water settles, it makes that soil settle as well. You dig what I'm saying? So that will also get that soil nice and tight around those roots, so those roots can go in and they can be our foundation, which will be our structure for our plants. So those stems of the plants can go ahead and grow up strong, and they'll be able to hold these big broad leaves that we're praying to grow on these kale and collards. You dig? Yeah, we done finally did it. You know what I'm saying? We get with it. I think Maul blowing in the breeze back there, but it's all to the good. You dig what I'm saying? We done laid it all the way down. Y'all see it? Reinforced that fence all the way around. As you dig what I'm saying? You dig what I mean? We're getting this thing right and tight so we can get these goats in here, alright? You dig what I'm saying? Gotta go holler at a man about a mini donkey. You dig what I mean? We're gonna get him in here because it's gonna get real funky. The donkey gonna keep away them canines and any other animal that tries to come in here and mess with these goats, these chickens, or these pot-bellied pigs. They're gonna have to deal with the mini donkey. You dig what I'm saying? So as y'all see it, the crew of the day. You see what I'm saying? Maul, Beezy, and Kafir, the Black Amish over here. You know what I'm saying? And we making it do what it do. But real quick, like I got something that I didn't tell him. I want to interview that guy Jamal. Yeah, yes, you. You always have your Jamal Farmer's Corner now, so we're gonna interview you. I got some questions for you, buddy.
So let's head to the corner.
Let's do it. Well, all right. We have had another great day at the Outdoor Fresh Farm. You know what I'm saying? Saturday, September 29th. I don't normally give y'all dates, but I did today because we're trying to make everything happen by October 14th. You know what I'm saying? Got like 15 days to make it do what it do. But as y'all can see, we have come a long way and we are making very good progress over here at the Outdoor Fresh Farm. First off, I want to thank these guys for coming to help out as always. You know what I'm saying? Making it do what it do. You know what I mean? But, like I said, I want to ask this guy here some questions. You dig what I'm saying? Reason being is I have known Jamal the longest, since 2004, my freshman year of college. Woo, woo. You dig what I'm saying? So, with mine and his relationship, it's kind of like brothers, cousins, close family. You know what I'm saying? I know that he's going to give me his honest opinion, and he's not going to hold anything back from me. You dig what I'm saying? So, being that he's been here and he has been our weekend warrior, coming strong, probably what? For the last month and a half, about 6 weeks?
About a month and a half. I fell off for about a week. I overslept.
Well, it was just 1 week. So it was all good. Rockstar lifestyle. Might not make it. Wasted. You did what I'm saying? You did make that day. But it's all to the good, though. You know what I'm saying? First off, like I said, thank you. You know what I'm saying? For everything. You know what I mean? But I want to know, from your opinion, how has it been coming out here to the Outdoor Fresh Farm from day one to now, where we are right now? I mean, I think before you got here, we did clear out everything with the milkweeds and everything. I think when you were here, we were cutting the grass, I think, with the push bush hog or something. That was your first day.
Yep.
So I just want to know from your perspective, question number one.
All right. So the transition that I have seen from day one to this present day today is incredible. With the tools that you guys have, and you guys are really back to, actually using your hands, you know what I mean? And like you said, Kafir was out here with machetes, you know what I mean? Like in his hands, in the bushes. Mike out here with the bush hog, things probably about as tall as him, you know what I mean? Everybody, man, and I think that's one of the things that keeps me coming is because of the camaraderie that you guys have. I mean, it's a lot of things that Leland doesn't show on camera that I think that I'm trying to push him to catch. I mean, after we got done, we high-fived. I mean, that's something that to me is huge. I don't know about these guys, but it's a lot of camaraderie out here, and we get a lot of things done. So from that day to this day, the transition has been incredible. Like I said, with the things that you guys have and the time that you guys have and the space that you guys have, it's definitely something to watch, and I'm just happy to be a part of it.
Word. Okay. Question number two. You know what I'm saying? I want to know, from your perspective, what have you learned from being out here? A lot of this work that we're doing is for basically like our outdoor class, getting people acclimated back to the earth and making them want to get back in nature and doing things with nature, whether it be eating healthier, coming outside just to exercise, do a little meditation, some yoga or something, but get people reconnected. Like I said, from the first day you here, we were cutting the grass down, then we put up the fence out there, then you helped with the raised beds, got to move some dirt around, you just helped put up a fence over there and everything. Well, I guess I kind of said some stuff that you did.
No, you're learning. You're learning. We're going to get there. Can't answer the question for the person. But it's cool, though. We get there. But anyway, I got the gist of it. But no, I mean, like you said, man, like from the first day, from putting up the fence, I was like, man, I've never done anything like that. So that was big for me, just to know how to actually, put a fence up. Sorry, guys, I'm from the city. But, the raised beds, never done that before. You know what I mean? So putting that together, that was an accomplishment for me. You know what I mean? Just for me to be able to say I came out here and did that. The actual gate where the pets are going, the animals. I'm sorry, where the animals are going to go. That in itself was something that's probably the most outdoor work I have done probably ever.
Ever.
Yeah, and that's real talk, man. You know what I mean? So to all you guys, man, Fear, Mike, man, I just thank you guys for letting me come out here. Somebody that has no knowledge of none of this. You know what I'm saying? But just when we just planted the collard greens and what else? And kale. Yeah, man, just sticking your thumb in there, just stuff like that, man. I've learned a lot. It's so much. You know, you just drop gems when we sitting. So, I mean, I'm just like a sponge, like a kid, bro. Just trying to learn as much as I can.
And final and most importantly all, can you please tell them what your profession is Monday through Friday and what you do as far as the community and the kids? Because just from my aspect, that's one of the things that I like to do, give back to the kids, to give them another outlook on things. And I know you are head over heels with it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You all the way in, and I just want to, shed a little light. All right. Oh, all right.
That's nature at its finest right there. We had a whole tree fall back
Whole
there.
tree just fell.
Hey.
So if you want to know, does a tree make noise in the woods when it falls with nobody around? Yes,
it
and
does.
You just heard it, and you seen all of that. You feel me? So yes, can you please let them know about what you have going on, because to me that's very monumental, as well as I know you personally, so I know your perspective on certain things. And it's not like most people, so I just want to get that take on.
Yeah, man. First off, thank you for that. But basically, man, what I do right now, I'm working with the Fulton County Public Defender's Office, one of the social workers there. And basically, my job is alternative sentencing, which is getting some of the people that we're working with are homeless clients that we have, and a lot of them have either mental health issues or they have substance abuse issues. So what we do is that we work with the attorneys. The attorneys will go in and speak with those clients, and if those clients have those problems, we come in and we assess them. Once we assess them, we'll go back to our archives, which is basically our files of different groups that we have and different programs that we work with, and we compare them together to get them out of jail to actually help them further their lives and not just sit in jail. So that's what I do from Monday to Friday. But my passion is actually my nonprofit that I have is called Mimi's House, where I work with teenage kids, 14 to young adults to about 21, and help those kids make that transition if they're older from high school into college or into their own living if they can. But our sole purpose is to teach and preach entrepreneurship, and that's one of the big reasons why I like being around you guys. I talk to Mike about a lot of things that he does, and also Kafir, talking to him about wine for muscadines, you know what I mean, and also yourself. So I come out here, man, and just feed off of this so that I can take it back to those kids and show them, and one day bring them out here. Like I'm supposed to bring one of my boys out here today. Just wanted to make sure we have some things for them. But just basically just bringing those kids out here so they can see it. They can see somebody like you. They can see somebody like Fear. They can see somebody like Mike, who is actually out here living. You know what I mean? And you don't have to have a 9-to-5, but if you do, that's fine. But you can still come out here and do the things that you like doing. So that's what I preach. That's what I love. I love working with kids. Been doing it forever, from foster care to all kinds of sports, through what I'm doing now, through the justice system. I'm all about people and all about kids. So like I said, just coming out here and preaching entrepreneurship, and I love seeing it in the flesh, so I can actually take those positive vibes back to people that I work with.
Man, word to Big Bird, man. You said that real good. You dig what I'm saying? I like the way you sauced that up in there. You dig what I'm saying? So I appreciate you guys one more again. You know what I'm saying? For being a part of this OFF family. You dig what I'm saying? As we go ahead and part ways at the end of the day today, I want to say thank you guys again. I hope to see you guys next week or whenever you can come back out.
I'm hurt.
We're going to be out here, you know what I'm saying, getting it in, because October 14th, right around the corner, you dig what I'm saying? And y'all be easy, and we'll catch y'all next week. You say that, dog?
Pretty good, yeah.
High fives, baby. Slap hands! Slap hands!
He don't want nobody touching his hands, because if you rough up his hands, it's been my
break the rules, you dig?
Yeah, man.
Friday,
That's the truth.
and I'm picking up plants from the grove where you are garden. Yeah. Y'all see this Friday.
We got
it over here.
Fresh
Eugene, you got Nicole over here. They getting in. But I had to come pick up some of these collards and cow. You dig what I'm saying? So we can make it do it, the outdoor fresh farm. This is the man behind the soil that we put in the raised bed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Leo. Do your
Hey, and he been behind me the whole step of the way since we met. Right here on Heron. You know what I'm saying?
And look.
Tree
Things are
fell.
changing.
Yes. It is fall time. And the tree has fallen. Wow. So we getting ready, making it do what it do. Check out the farm. You see it. And we're making it happen out here at the Grow Where You Are farm today. You dig?
Peace.
Yes, it's a glorious day at the Outdoor Fresh Farm. Y'all see it. We did it, man. We gone ahead and got some plants in the ground. You know what I'm saying? The crew of the day. Maul and Beezy and the Black Amish Kafir. You dig what I'm saying? Y'all know how we getting it done. You dig what I'm saying? Got the kales over here and we got the collards over there. Shouts out to Eugene once again to Grow Where You Are for this fresh green goodness. Got that from him yesterday. We put it in the ground today to make it do what it do. We got a deadline of October 14th. Got to make it happen. You dig what I'm saying? And these guys right here, they're a part of the action. You see what I'm saying? Now y'all be easy. We're going to get back to it doing how we do it. We'll catch y'all later on. Peace. Yeah, man, it's your boy Lelo out here at the Outdoor Fresh Farm today, just doing a little watering. You dig what I'm saying? I told y'all we don't have no irrigation over here, so I'm getting that fresh creek water. But look what I done discovered. I done caught a crawdad, y'all. Y'all see that right there? Little bitty thing right there? Yeah. Y'all see him? Little crawfish. Caught him straight up out the creek. Didn't even know it. You dig what I'm saying? But he's supposed to be in water. So I'm going to put him in a bucket. You dig what I mean? And let him go ahead and try to live life a little bit. But we got it out here. Our water is alive. Our soil is alive. So therefore our plants will thrive. You dig?